Welcome to my first round game of the 54th annual Ed Glodzik tournament. I'm Jack Rogers with Jason Smith. We've got the Rutland Town 5th grade boys playing the Clarendon 6th grade boys. Just about ready to tip it off.
Be an interesting matchup, I think, Jack, because typically there's a big difference between 5th and 6th grade in strength and size.
This 5th grade team, one of the better in the area, though. I know they just won the Rutland Rec tournament last weekend, so we'll see if they can try to keep up with the 6th graders from Clarendon. Rutland Town with the ball, Tommy Baker, point guard for Rutland Town. Clarendon playing some man-to-man, which is good to see.
Well, I've only seen one team play zone so far in the few games that I've seen today.
Oh, that's good.
It is good. Nice play.
Yeah, Rutland strikes first. Number 24, Billy Hemingway, gets the basket inside, and they take a 2-0 lead.
Rutland Town also playing man-to-man, Jack.
It's good to see both. I just coached the game earlier, and the team played zone the whole game, and they do allow the rules in this tournament are high school rules, so you can play any defense, press,
right,
so forth. But locally, at least, we don't allow teams to play zone. So it's kind of hard for the kids to get used to it.
I was surprised to see neither team in that game extend the floor a little bit and pick up the pace of the game. But Rutland Town off to a great start.
Who hit that one? 23. Basket by 23, I think there. Tommy Baker. A little jumper on the baseline to make it 4-0 Rutland Town. Clarendon, number 9. Devin Patch outside for Clarendon. Drives to the lane and finishes.
Good take by number 9. What was the name? I'm sorry, Jack.
Devin Patch.
Devin Patch, nice take. Scored the basketball. Good for him. Little high screen and roll set there. Turnover.
But trying to run some offense, good to see.
Trying to run offense, which is a hard thing for anybody to do at any level.
I would say at any level, but certainly to get some offense at the 5th grade level is a bonus.
Rutland Town looks like they're content to play defense inside the 3-point line.
Yep, not come out and put pressure on the ball. I think we got a travel call on number 23, Tommy Baker.
But nice job keeping his head up. He was looking to pass the ball first. Just took an extra step.
Officials tonight are John Hawk and Stacy Kent. We should mention that everything that happens at this tournament is completely volunteer. All the scorekeepers and officials, announcers, camera people, everybody comes together for this tournament, the 54th, 56th grade Glodzik tournament.
Nice set there by Clarendon. They set a high screen opposite the ball. Their big player came across, number 21.
27, I believe, Ian Mason.
Ian Mason came across, caught it and scored it.
Clarendon gets the steal, number 17, John Janoski. Stolen right back by Billy Hemingway. Attacks the basket on the right side. I think we have a foul on the floor.
Jack, you're right. It's amazing that a community this small has really come together and continued this tournament for as long as they have. And the fact that everybody volunteers their time is amazing.
And it continues to get bigger and better. They put on quite an extravaganza the final night. Excited this year to have my younger son playing in it. My older son played in it several years ago.
Well, we played in it.
We played in it, exactly. We played in it 20-something years ago.
Well, keep going, I think.
I think you're probably right. It might be 33 years ago.
Scott asked me if we played it outside earlier today, and I said, no, there was electricity back then.
Yeah,
but,
well,
it was still very well run then.
It was.
And the fact that, like, again, the fact that this community this size has stuck with it is amazing, because it's not only important to parents, but it's important to programs.
It is, absolutely.
You know, high school programs that want their basketball teams to succeed love to see their kids at a young level playing in this type of tournament.
Well, it starts to build passion in the kids for the game.
Well, and you know, tournaments and you know, win lose, and the fact that if you lose, you're out.
Yep.
That's hard to learn.
Good transition by Clarendon. Number 17 misses a shot. John Janoski. Ian Mason on the rebound, puts it back to give Clarendon a 6-4 lead. Got a timeout by Rutland Town. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back here, the first quarter of first round game at the Glodzik. Rutland Town and Clarendon. Clarendon with a 6-4 lead. Been pretty clean and pretty good basketball thus far.
So far, I think. A stumble.
That's a good no call at this age level.
I think so.
27, pretty big kid for Clarendon, Ian Mason.
Yeah, his dad's the coach, and he played at Mill River. He's pretty good sized guy.
Yeah.
A little missed backcourt there.
A little bit missed, yeah, but the officials doing a good job.
They're doing
generally.
Are you kidding me? They're doing a great job.
Mason out on the break. Probably could have controlled himself a little better, but
nice
great
job
hustle.
trying to use the left.
Yeah, trying to use the left, and you know something I think as coaches we always encourage: always run with the play.
Yeah.
Don't assume the layup. And number 9, Devin Patch gets it.
He did
bucket
do
on
that.
the rebound.
He did do that.
Never assume the layup. Trey Alercio has the ball, number 22 for Rutland Town. He spins. Nice little spin move.
Nice spin move.
With a left-handed shot, and here comes
Great
Clarendon.
outlet pass.
Clarendon on the break. The big guy hustling and getting the rebound, kicks it out. Clarendon looking good, moving the ball around. John Janoski out to 9, Devin Patch. They're going to reset.
Coach called for him to reset, try to get organized, which is never a bad idea.
Got a held ball. It's possession Rutland Town. Couple subs for Rutland Town coming in the game. Number 14, Ethan Schmidt, and number 23, Tommy Baker. Clarendon also making some substitutions. I think it's first appearance for number 4, Josiah Cox. Number 2, Chad Pack. And maybe number 11, Austin Corey. Rutland Town sets a high ball screen. Pretty good offense. Pretty good offense.
Nice set there by Rutland Town. They got the ball to the rim, and anytime you can do that, that's pretty successful. Doesn't mean you're going to score it, but it's successful.
19 seconds left. We'll see if Clarendon gets the last shot. Some ball pressure by Tommy Baker out on the perimeter. Drive by number 4. Josiah Cox gets it up on the rim, and he follows it.
Nice work. Nice work. He missed his shot and got his own rebound and scored it.
That'll do it. Clarendon with a little run to finish the quarter. They lead 10-4 after the first quarter. We'll be back.
The one thing, Jack, that you know, very few people talk about at any level is the coaching and
right.
how thankless it is. And
it's a labor of love for sure.
These guys are doing it, I'm sure, for free.
There's no question they're doing it for free.
And most coaches in this tournament are doing it for free, and they're probably parents,
yep.
you know, coaching their own kids, and they're doing the best job they can. And, you know, we certainly applaud them.
For putting in the time.
For putting in the time and doing it. And it's a wonderful thing because teachers don't do it much anymore.
No, and you know, it's not always easy to coach your kid. There's always a lot of emotion involved from other parents, understandably.
You know,
and
so
I've seen both of these coaches coach, and they're very good with the kids, and they're doing it for the right reasons.
Correct. And that's a nice set right there. That's well organized, and it's a good set. So
Alercio brings the ball up for Rutland Town. He looks for Baker on a nice backdoor cut. That's a tough shot, but it almost gets it in the basket.
Very tough, but great for him for being aggressive. Good heads up look there. And good rebound.
Number 13 gets the rebound for Rutland Town. That's Aiden McDonald. Alercio with the ball up front at the point. Ethan Schmidt comes up to set a ball screen. Oh, out of bounds to Clarendon. I think early in this game we are already seeing the age differential.
There's a difference. I mean, it's, you know, there's a difference.
You know,
you and I have been doing this long enough.
Yeah, it's a big
1
difference.
year is huge at this age. And
Clarendon has a couple of pretty tall players that are actually tall and somewhat coordinated. They're pretty good athletes.
Yep. Yeah, and you know, it's an aggressiveness, it's a strength, there's a lot of things that go to it, but 1 year makes a huge difference.
And there's your year of skill development as well. So.
There's that too, correct. Now Clarendon trying to get organized.
Out on defense for Rutland Town, number 52, Kyle Del Bianco, moving his feet pretty good out there.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job. Stops some dribble penetration, got aggressive. He's way out beyond the three-point line.
Absolutely.
Which seems to be bothering Clarendon a little bit. Coach Mason's doing a good job with his team so far.
They look very organized.
They're very organized.
Del Bianco with the ball. They're going to call him for steps.
It's you know, it's such a fundamental thing that you know, coaches and parents and players lose track of, but being fundamental and catching the ball and proper footwork is extremely important. And you know, he just took a step before he dribbled the basketball.
He did, and you know, at the high school level, it's so noticeable. Kids
Yes.
that are strong but fundamentally understand passing and pivoting and movement without the ball. These kids are trying to develop those skills now.
Yes, and that's what tournaments like this do.
Clarendon controlling the boards. Number 27, Ian Mason, with a couple offensive rebounds there, pulls it out. He shows some composure. Big player, patient, makes a nice pass inside.
That was a good look inside.
John Janoski working hard, and he gets a foul call.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we certainly stress at the varsity level that you got to limit teams to one shot. That was, I think, 3 or 4 shots in that possession.
Absolutely.
And eventually, they're either going to score or you're going to foul them, and that's what just happened.
I was impressed that 27 Mason didn't try to force it in a bad position. You know, a lot of times you see kids at this level, or at any level, get a rebound and not realize they can kick it out.
Well, it's a rarity to have kids share the basketball anymore.
That's a good point.
So anytime I see a kid share the basketball, it sort of makes me happy.
Brings a smile to your face.
Brings a smile to my face. Yeah. Yeah, there was a time that players used to enjoy an assist just as much as scoring.
Make an extra pass.
One more. Yeah. And I don't see that much anymore.
Number 32, Rutland Town, I believe his last name
Corsi.
is Corse. Yep, Ethan Corse, dribbling the ball out at the point. Number 30 gets away with an illegal ball screen there, I think. Hemingway with a nice drive to the basket, but doesn't finish. Rutland Town is getting it to the rim. They're just not putting the ball in the basket.
We've seen that several times today, Jack. It's scoring the basketball is a lost art in today's world.
Course outside, guarded closely by number 11, Austin Corey. Steal by number 4, Josiah Cox, drives to the basket, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound, Ethan Schmidt. Nice rebound by Ethan, pulls it away, gets it to Course.
Now, Scott told me you guys are working on an all-MVP sneaker team.
We have
number 14.
Yeah, we have a candidate.
We have a candidate right there.
We do. We saw some wonderful colors. It's the whole package.
Your team, one of your team's players might be the MVP.
Well, I was sure coming in. I saw those shoes yesterday for the first time in practice, and I thought for certain he was going to be in the running for the all-shoe team.
I think the socks might have been the kicker.
Yeah, and you know, it's the whole package, Jason. It's not the shoes, it's the socks. In the girls' game, we had some nice color coordination with a headband. But certainly Ethan Schmidt with that orange-yellow combination will certainly get some consideration for the all-shoe team.
I would think he would. Yeah. Back to the game, Jack, please.
Back to the game. We are on the lookout for the most colorful shoes this week. Nice pick and roll. Hemingway rolls to the basket. Can we get a finish? Nice offense by Rutland Town.
Great catch and score there. That's very athletic.
Rutland Town with a couple baskets to make it 10-8. Hemingway showing some athleticism, making a steal, keeping it alive. Gets the ball back to Baker. Another ball screen set by Sean Olson.
jump ball called, I think, Jack.
Yep.
Possession arrow goes to Rutland Town.
Possession arrow goes to the Townies. Olsen to take it out. Number 11, Julian Downey with the basketball, gets it to Baker. Another ball screen. They find Hemingway on the baseline. Maybe took a little bit of an extra step, but I like to see it, let him play a little bit at this level.
Been a very, very effective illegal screens at the high post.
There's been some really good illegal screens setting up those backdoor cuts. Tied at 10, the Townies back in the game.
Yes, they are. And did a nice job executing their offense.
50 seconds left in the first half. Nice drive and kick by Clarendon. Back to number 9, Devin Patch. Stolen away by Rutland Town, but they get the ball to Baker. Olsen running up the sideline. Baker drives to the middle. I think we've got to travel.
There was definitely a travel called,
yep.
Coach. I'm not sure. I didn't see the extra step, but the way it's called these days, I'm not sure what a travel is
I
anymore.
really have no idea what a travel is.
So
I think sometimes the players aren't sure either.
I think as a coach, I could call a travel on every possession. So.
Well, I think the officials do a good job of letting them play a little bit at this level. Ooh, we've got a good block, I guess, on the baseline. 10 seconds left for Rutland Town, tie game. See if Baker attacks the basket. Ball screen. Oh, he splits the hedge. See Baker split the hedge on that, Coach.
Split the hedge, and good for Clarendon to have somebody actually hedge.
Unbelievable.
My varsity team didn't hedge on every ball screen, I can tell you that.
1.8 seconds left. We'll see what Coach Baker comes up with here. 10 to 10. He's going to get one off. Oh.
Well, he sort of got one off.
He sort of got one off.
At least he knew enough to shoot it.
Pretty exciting first half. Rutland Town rallies with the last 6 points of the half to tie the game at 10. We'll be back for the second half in just a bit. Okay, we're back for the second half here. Very entertaining and well played first half, I thought, by both teams. It's tied 10 to 10. Clarendon 6th grade versus the Rutland Town 5th grade. Rutland Town to inbound the ball. Excuse me, Clarendon to inbound the ball. Devin Patch playing point for Clarendon.
Points were hard to come by in the first half, Jack, and I think every possession is going to matter. Nice set there for Clarendon.
Yeah, they've run that set several times and got the ball where they wanted every time.
Each time they've run that set.
Devin Patch hounding the ball on the perimeter. Alercio with a nice drive to the basket. Left-handed player finishes with his left hand to make it 12 to 10.
Use the left hand. That was very nice. Is he left-handed?
He is a left-handed player. Baker putting some pressure on in the backcourt, gets the steal, but Patch gets it back.
And the first time I've seen a team pressure.
Oh, and Alercio also. Rutland Town coming with some full court pressure. Ball goes up. Rutland Town, couple offensive rebounds. Can't really get the ball to the basket. They'll retain a 2-point lead. Clarendon coming back in transition. Janoski misses a layup. Mason with the rebound. To Janoski again, and Rutland Town clears the rebound, gets the ball to Alercio.
Certainly one of the ways that you can offset a size differential is to pick up the pace of the game, and maybe that's what Rutland Town's thinking. Because they're much smaller.
Ball to Olsen. Alercio open for jumper on the wing, and he puts it in. Couple baskets by Trey Alercio. I've coached him in flag football. I can tell you he is a heck of a competitor.
Well, he's a tough kid.
He gets after it.
That was he actually had a nice shot fake there, and one of the Clarendon players jumped past him trying to block his first shot, and then pulled up and hit it. Nice play.
Rutland Town on about a 10-point run, I think, overall in the game to take a 14-10 lead. Shot by Mason, no good. Janoski on the rebound. He gets fouled and gets the basket. Clarendon needed a basket. I don't think they scored in the second quarter, Coach.
It's been a bit.
Yeah.
We didn't track it, but as we probably should have. But I think that's the difference in this game is going to be, can Clarendon slow the game down and use their size?
Right.
Which, an offensive putback there, use their size, and can Rutland Town keep the pace of the game up?
Yeah, they've run that set where they bring Mason up from the weak side, and he's caught the ball where he's wanted to every time.
And another offensive rebound, for Clarendon. So
Hemingway on the steal. Good hustle. We're going to get a foul on the floor. Good hustle by number 18 from Clarendon, Bryce Duncan, to prevent the layup.
You know, so I think that's what we're going to see most of this second half is a battle of two different philosophies and strengths, and that Clarendon's going to try to use their size, and Rutland Town's going to try to use their athleticism and quickness.
Oh, inbounds play doesn't work for Rutland Town, trying to throw a lob to the basket. Devin Patch at the point for Clarendon, gets it inside to Janoski. He gets fouled again. Exactly what Coach Smith was referring to, trying to get the ball inside to Janoski and Mason. They're bigger, stronger, older kids.
Yeah, you know, so if you're going to play to your strength, that's certainly where you're going to go, and Coach Mason's doing a good job telling his kids to do that, as is the Rutland Town coach.
Yeah, Coach Baker trying
to pick up the pace. So some pretty good things at the coaching level that's happening.
Kyle Del Bianco checks in for Rutland Town, comes in for Sean Olson. Janoski makes the second one, cuts the deficit to 1, 14-13 Rutland Town with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Ethan Course at the point, receiving some ball pressure from Patch.
I think we might have just missed a backcourt there too, Jack, and you know, those things do happen.
They do happen.
But a little Clarendon put a little bit more pressure on Rutland Town that time, I thought, and it created a turnover.
They may have missed the backcourt call, but karma at work. Rutland Town turns it over, and Clarendon gets the ball back.
They did turn it over, and they got it back. So
travel called on Clarendon. Ball be turned back over to Rutland Town.
A mistake that many players make at many levels is going faster than you can go, and that was a case of that.
Yeah. A lot of ball pressure right now for Clarendon on course. Hemingway drives. A lot of ball. Yeah, we gotta call that one.
Yeah. Clarendon as a team has decided they want to move forward and pressure the basketball a little bit more and use their physical.
Yeah, they're going to use their age differential,
their
and
their speed to make it more difficult for Rutland Town.
And that particular foul was the reach with the wrong hand. And this time they almost complete the side out of bounds play off on Clarendon. It'll be Rutland Town ball again.
Not a bad set out of bounds.
I saw them execute it pretty well in the 5th grade tournament against Rutland City in the final a week ago. It's good to see kids running it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And it's being run by whatever kids are in the game, so they all know what's going on, which is a credit to the coaching staff.
Correct. And a good timeout by Rutland Town's coach. They're a little bit. Clarendon has stepped up a little bit on their pressure, and he's taking a timeout to get organized.
Yeah. We'll be right back after this. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. 14-13 Rutland Town. In the third quarter of a barn burner. Oh,
very close, taking the ball out of bounds at half court.
Very close to a backcourt. There we go. Rutland Town splits the double team. Hemingway for the jumper. It's a great shot, but it doesn't go. Del Bianco with a rebound. Great hustle, another rebound by Rutland Town. We got a jump ball. Well, Rutland Town turning the table a little bit there, getting a couple offensive rebounds.
Well, it's good to see them get looks coming out of a timeout. That means their coach did a nice job and got them organized. They were a little bit unorganized for a period of time.
Good drive by number 21 for Rutland Town. Puts it on the floor and drives it to the basket. That's Tyler Regula.
And now they're extending the floor, which is what we talked about.
Clarendon beats the press. One extra pass will be a layup, but why make the extra pass when you can score with your back to the basket? That's number 32, Chris Peer, with a blind right-handed hook.
A great score there.
To cut the deficit to 1 again. Yeah, we're going to heat up here in the second half. Both teams playing some pressure defense. Rutland Town forces a turnover, and Hemingway scores for Rutland Town. 18-15, Rutland Town. Clarendon beats the press. No good for Janoski. Gets his own rebound. No good. Mason, another rebound. Nice. Oh, he did a nice job taking a power dribble to get an angle.
Listen, they got 3 looks at the rim.
Yeah, 3 good. And Mason did a nice job taking that one power dribble to get himself squared up. Just didn't finish.
You can't ask for more than 3 looks at the rim.
No.
You know, it's exactly what we talked about earlier, Jack, and that, you know, Rutland Town feels like they need to pressure and pick the pace of the game up, and can Clarendon adjust to that?
Yeah, and when Clarendon does beat the press, Rutland Town's really aggressive. Clarendon seems to always have one or two guys deep that they can get the ball to with a chance to score.
Correct.
They just need to finish.
Correct. But that's easier said than done. When teams get you going faster than you want to go.
Del Bianco with a good drive, but misses the layup. Janoski with the ball for Clarendon.
Again, looking ahead. A lot of pressure by Rutland Town. A lot of pressure by Rutland Town.
It will be Clarendon's ball underneath their own basket, trailing 18-15. This game's been close pretty much throughout. Nice drive by number 4.
Mason,
Austin
another rebound,
Mason,
another rebound.
Can he put one in? He does.
3 rebounds there for Mason.
Yeah.
3 shots for Mason, 2 rebounds, and he finally scored it.
Mason probably with 12 offensive rebounds, I would say, in this game.
Well, he just had 2 in 1 possession.
Sizable size advantage. Another ball screen, they turn it over. Mason with the ball, stops. Kind of a wild shot, Mason gets another rebound. Good controlled jump shot, set shot there. Josiah Cox with the ball. Finds Janoski, and Janoski lays it in.
Nice take baseline by Janoski there, and he scored it.
Clarendon goes up 19-18 with 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Well played game. Baker drives on the right side, throws up a tough shot, but he looked like he makes that all the time.
I'll tell you, Rutland Town, you know, like we talked about earlier, it's a big difference in 1 year. And for Rutland Town to be this competitive, they're really playing well.
17 seconds left in the third quarter. Clarendon looking to take the last shot. Janoski, Del Bianco playing some real good defense on the ball. Corey puts up a shot in the lane for Clarendon, gets his own rebound, puts it up again, no good. Rebound Del Bianco. 2 seconds left. Baker lets one fly from half court, and we will go to the fourth quarter with Rutland Town clinging to a 1-point lead. We'll be back right after this.
Going to be a fun fourth quarter.
It should be. Rutland Town leading Clarendon 20-19, the Rutland Town 5th grade versus the Clarendon 6th grade. Been pretty impressed with the organization of both teams.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, I think both coaches have adjusted to what their strengths are. And, you know, good for them. And, you know, it's going to be a battle, I think, here in the fourth quarter.
Trey Lersha with the ball in the backcourt for Rutland Town. Both teams really working hard on defense, and both teams playing man-to-man the entire game, which is good to see. The ref may have forgot to put the whistle in the mouth on that one. That can happen to start a quarter, but
well,
makes the call.
If I were the assistant coach of Rutland Town, I'd be a little bit more careful about asking for a call.
Yeah, but absolutely. They usually like, if they're going to have anybody talk, it's usually just the head coach.
Yeah. And sometimes that's not even okay.
Sometimes there's no tolerance of that either, as you may have experienced from time to time, Coach Smith.
Exactly right.
I heard that one of the 6th grade coaches from one of the city's teams was given a technical during the rec tournament last weekend. I know him pretty well.
I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, there was a technical issue to myself in the consolation game. Very short leash.
Well, Jack, I'm not sure why you get yourself so worked up. I never act like that myself, but. Anyway.
Well, I found it amusing. You know, rarely do I see a technical, if ever, at the high school level, but I did get one at the 5th, 6th grade level.
I understand. You know, you got to get control of yourself.
I do. I was, you know, it's a lesson learned.
There you go. You got to learn from your mistakes.
Absolutely. Learn and move on.
Then it's worth it.
No time for regret. Learn and move on.
But Clarendon with a nice defensive set there. But again, here comes Rutland Town's pressure, and can Clarendon handle that? They're going to look to throw over the top, I think, whenever they can.
Yeah, they get to Janoski, and
Mason
open on the other end and doesn't finish. But he's battling. I think we got a cut.
Oh, I'm not sure they got over the back there.
She does make the over the back call.
She did make the over the back call.
Stacy Kent with the call. Turned back over to Rutland Town.
And now Clarendon showing some pressure.
Full court pressure. Lurcia with the ball on the wing. I was almost afraid the teams forgot which way they were going.
I understand. Clarendon might have.
I thought Clarendon thought maybe that they were defending under their own basket. Luckily, they didn't get burned.
Correct. And Alurcio called for a travel on the baseline.
It happens pretty frequently at this age level, especially after a timeout.
It happens at every level at times.
Well, it probably shouldn't happen at the varsity level, Coach.
I understand.
Rutland Town bringing the pressure. Bad place to be in the corner, but Clarendon dribbles out of it. But there's a turnover by Baker. Well, we've got a backcourt
violation there, and you're right. He got the ball, made a couple mistakes. One, catching the ball in the corner, and then keeping it on the sideline is a turnover waiting to happen. So very fortunate to get out of that possession and still have the basketball.
Patch in the backcourt. He's been the primary ball handler for Clarendon today. They get
Again,
the ball up to
looking over the top.
breaking. Oh, and they missed the layup. Clarendon not really capitalizing when they break the press.
They're doing the right thing to look over the top against Rutland Town's pressure, but they're not scoring it.
Yeah, they're definitely getting some great looks. Ragosta with the ball on the wing.
Steal.
Here comes Patch on the layup, and he misses. Mason with the rebound, and he misses again. Rutland Town with a rebound.
So many opportunities to score the basketball at the rim for Clarendon, and they just haven't been able to capitalize.
Rutland Town dodging lots of bullets as Mason's had several opportunities. Got a blocked shot by Mason. We're going to go the other way. Patch.
Getting a little sloppy now, Jack.
Yeah, it's pretty sloppy. The pace is picking up. The tension building in a one-point game in the fourth quarter.
Somebody's going to slow the game down. There's a foul.
Trey Alurcio with a steal. Some chaotic play for the last 6 or 7 possessions.
Somebody's going to slow the game down. Coaches have to take charge and either take a timeout when there's a steal and they have possession and settle their team down and get organized.
Particularly, I would think Clarendon in this case. I think they want to try to have a half-court set and try to score.
Correct.
Good hustle by Patch.
Probably a foul and a travel.
Yeah, either way, overall not a bad no call because it worked out the way it should have. Patch has got a breakaway. This is a big layup. He kind of goes down the middle, but he gets himself.
He scored it.
He gets himself set. Yeah, that's at any age level, but particularly this age level, you have to slow down a little on offense. Go fast on defense.
And then back in the backcourt, pressure in the basketball.
Lurcio finds Baker on the wing. Wide open, number 13. Oh, it's in and out. Shot by number 13, Aiden McDonald. Clarendon travels. It's 21-20 Clarendon in the fourth quarter of what's been a very tight game throughout. 3 minutes left. McDonald to inbound the ball for Rutland Town. We're going to wait while Patch ties his shoe. Patch has been a hustler for Clarendon all game.
Yes, he has. I think everybody on both teams playing really hard.
Janoski runs down a ball on the wing, drives middle. He's got some room. Takes a shot, no good. Comes Mason for another rebound. Did not get himself set. Really good rebound, but threw it up kind of wildly.
A little too quick.
Yep. Threw it up wildly, but nice rebound.
Like his length.
Definitely. Lurcio finds Ethan Schmidt. He takes a jumper, no good. Rebound to Janoski. Baker finds Lurcio. He's left-handed. This could be good, no good. Rutland Town keeps it alive. Lurcio on the wing. Oh, I think maybe too many steps there. We got a double dribble.
Yeah, it's you know, it's hard for kids at this age to pick up the pace of the game and have their skill set be able to handle it, and that's what you're starting to see.
Yes.
It's been a little sloppy here in the fourth quarter.
I think we're going to get a warning on Rutland Town for reaching over.
Can't cross that line, that invisible line, young players. You got to keep your hands from being out of bounds.
But a lot of pressure being applied by Rutland Town, and they find Mason. He's got some room. Dangerous pass, but he gets it to Janoski. Janoski composes himself, but doesn't finish.
Great pass.
Yep, that's a great press break for Clarendon, but they don't get the reward at the other end. We got a tied ball.
I believe it's going to Rutland Town.
Possession arrow in Rutland Town's favor. They have not scored. There's only been 2 points in the quarter. A basket for Clarendon that gave them a 21-20 lead.
Clarendon still pressing.
Hemingway's got the ball in the open court. He's got guys ahead of him. Finds Ethan Schmidt. Schmidt shoots it. Oh, close, no good. Rebound Mason. Got a run out by Clarendon. We don't get the catch. Ball picked up by Olsen. Gets it to Hemingway. Over to Tommy Baker. Pretty good timeout, I think, by Coach Baker.
I think it's an excellent timeout, even though that you can say that the shot just went in, but they stopped playing defense, and you don't know what's going to happen. But I think it's a good timeout to settle his team down and make sure he's trying to get a good shot and get organized.
So I guess maybe we'll just stay right here.
Sure.
For the last couple minutes.
Yeah, we can stay right here. I think Clarendon's had multiple opportunities to kind of separate themselves in this basketball game, and when you let teams hang around, you give them chances, and I think that's what's happened.
Can happen. Bad things can happen when you let teams hang around. Clarendon, not a tremendous ball handling team, but they've done a really good job of handling the press and getting it to their big guys.
Well, being the varsity coach at Mill River, I like what I see from some of the players on Clarendon and what is coming up. So, I think there's some athleticism and, some kids that are going to be able to play basketball at the varsity level, which is great.
Yeah, some nice group of sixth graders. They play very hard.
And a tie-up. That should be going back to
back to Clarendon on this one.
Every possession matters this last 144, and, you want every possession not to turn it over and to get a good shot. And that's hard to do at the varsity level. See what the fifth and sixth graders can do. Especially
at this level where baskets are so hard to come by.
Right.
Good, nicely done side out. We're going to get a tied up.
That's how physical the game has become right there. That's norm. Years ago that's a foul.
That's a grab. Yeah.
And now it's a jump ball. Yeah. So. But it was a nice job to get the ball in bounds, and
they've got him again. They run the same out of bounds play. Delbianco gets himself set and makes the layup to give Rutland Town a 1-point lead.
Huge play.
Mason, ball stolen by Hemingway. Stolen back by Clarendon. It looks like we're going to have another held ball. This time we're going back to Clarendon. Rutland Town with a 22-21 lead. Minute 25 left. Rutland Town staying with the pressure. They find Patch, and they're going to have a 3-on-2.
Great look up.
Gets the ball up the court.
Good rebound.
Another run out by Ragosta. Oh, I think we're going to get a travel call.
Again, we keep talking about it, but the game is being played too fast with a skill set at this age group.
It is.
So it's getting sloppy.
Yeah.
And that'll be the fourth team foul.
Yeah,
on Rutland Town.
Neither team in the one and one at this point. It could become a factor if teams need to foul down in the last minute. Both teams will have fouls to give. Rutland Town with
first
a 1-point
things
lead.
First, get the ball in bounds.
Patch, who has battled hard against the press in the second half, finds Mason. He's going to go up the sideline. He gets it over the 10-second line.
Nice job by a big fella to get the ball up.
Oh, he keeps his head up and finds Patch. He drives, no good. Ball tip, Mason's going to get it. He drives and misses. Rebound by one of the smaller players on the floor, Tommy Baker. Thrown out. Will Hemingway get this? Who's going to get this? Wide open layup for Rutland Town.
Huge,
finish.
Huge play.
Big basket. Number 11, Julian Downey with a big basket to make it 24-21 Rutland Town. And here comes Rutland Town again with a steal.
And a timeout, Rutland Town. Jack, I think it's the coaching staff from Rutland Town has done an excellent job. They recognize they had to pick up the pace of the game, and I think that's, to this point, it's been the difference.
Yep. A lot of missed opportunities for Clarendon.
I agree. But that you get missed opportunities when you get when teams force you to play faster than you want to play.
Yeah,
and that's
right. When teams force you to play faster than you're capable of playing.
Correct.
Maybe.
Correct. And that's what Rutland Town's done.
So before we wrap it up, we want to thank PEGTV, making a huge commitment to the Glodzik tournament this year, filming every game this weekend. Did a bunch of promotional ESPN type commercials that they've been running on their on channel 15, and also on they're available for viewing on their website and their YouTube channel. Some really hilarious stuff. Most of the promo is being done on the ESPN Sports Center type.
It's a great resource for the community that
It just makes it that much more special for the kids. Rutland Town inbound with a 3-point lead, 30 seconds left.
Again, very organized to get the basketball in bounds.
They did,
there.
but we've got an injury. Julian Downey poked in the eye, I think, and it's I'm not sure what the officials are going to handle it.
Just an injury timeout, maybe.
Oh no, I think we are going to call a foul. A 9 blue, I guess.
Okay.
25 seconds left. Rutland Town doesn't need to shoot it. Ragosa wrestles the ball, picks up the ball on the sideline. They don't need to shoot it. We get a steal.
Turnover.
16 seconds left. Clarendon doesn't need to get a 3 right now.
And they don't.
But they miss another layup. Chance to go to Janoski. 1-point game. Stolen by Mason. He finds Janoski.
Oh my God!
Oh, what a finish!
What a finish! Clarendon, I thought, probably should have took a timeout after the bucket.
Certainly after the bucket to stop the clock.
But what do I know?
Obviously, the coaching staff made the proper decision. Ian Mason stealing the inbounds pass.
What a finish.
Has the wherewithal to find Janoski streaking down the middle of the court. He makes a difficult catch, and after both those kids had missed a bunch of layups in the second half, finishes in front of the rim with no time on the clock for a 1-point win.
Unbelievable finish, and too bad for the Rutland Town kids. They obviously played a super game playing up against a 6th grade team.
That's a heartbreaker.
And with an opportunity to win the basketball game.
Absolute heartbreaker, but we've had a couple really tight, exciting ball games in a row here at the Glodzik.
Yeah, not like that one, though.
Not like that one. That's an incredible finish.
That one was pretty good.
You don't see that every day.
No, you do not.
So we want to thank everybody for listening. For Jason Smith, Jack Rogers, PEGTV at the Glodzik. We'll be back with another game. Thank you.